Anyways, join in. Today I'm be talking about books I want to read this spring. So I like doing these seasonal TBRs every year, even though I don't do books I want to read in winter, because usually in the winter I have no idea what I want to read in the winter. So yeah, I picked some books that I would like to read in the springtime. I usually read some romance, like contemporary, and read some a little bit of fantasy, but most of the books I picked out are either romance or contemporary, just because they usually help me get out of reading slumps, and I know my reading is going good so far this year, but I just want to pick books that might help me get out of reading slump in case I hit a reading slump. But yeah, let's get to the books that I want to read this spring. The book that I picked to read that I want to read this spring is The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. This is about a woman who just came out of a breakup and all that, and then she needs a place to stay, and this guy said that he has the room, she can move in, but she works in the daytime and he works during nighttime, so they rarely see each other. And then they've been writing each other notes and all that, and that's all I know about it. I know this was pretty hyped like a few years ago, and I know I've heard good things about her books, especially her recent ones, so I've been wanting to try her out, and I hope I end up really enjoying this, because I've heard nothing but good things about this book when it first came out. I'm not sure if anything has changed since then, but either way, I'm just really excited to pick this up either way. So the next book that I picked that I want to read this spring is It All Comes Back to You by Farnaz Rishi, and I've read a sci-fi book from her before. I Hope You Get This Message. I really enjoyed it, and when I heard that she came out with a new book, I was all excited to pick this up. And all I know about this book, it's like Pride and Prejudice meets When Dimple Met Rishi, which I haven't read that, but I've read Pride and Prejudice, and it just caught my eye, and it sounds really cute when I read the synopsis. But yeah, I'm just really excited to pick this up, especially when I've read a book by this author before, and I'm just really excited to pick this up in the springtime. And the next book that I want to read this spring is The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, I've had a lot of Nicholas Sparks books that I haven't read yet, and my goal is to read all the ones that I've owned before I get his latest ones. And this one is one of the ones that was published like maybe 20 years ago now or something like that. But this is about a fireman, and I'm a single mom, and that's all I know about it. And I'm just been wanting to catch up on my Nicholas Sparks books, because he is one of my favorite authors, and I just been wanting to pick him up. And yeah, hopefully I enjoy this one as much as his other books. And I know a lot of romances that I read are perfect for spring and summertime, so yeah, hopefully I'll end up enjoying this one as much as his other books. And the next book that I want to read this spring is Before I Do by Sophie Cousins. This is her latest novel, and this is definitely one of the ones that I want to pick up soon, just because, weirdly enough, I got married last year, and this was released last year, so I was pretty faint. But this is about a woman who is about to get married, but then she tries to figure out if the guy that she wants to marry, she actually wants to marry him, or this other guy that she met years ago will have been the one for her. And that's all I know about it. And plus, spring is usually the popular wedding season from my experience from planning a wedding and all that. But I'm just really excited to pick this up, because I really enjoy her other two books, and I hope to enjoy this one as much as her other books. And the last book that I would like to read this spring is Love on the Brain by Ellie Hazelwood. This is the companion and the sequel to the Love Hypothesis, but you follow different characters. You follow Bee, and you also follow Levi, and that's all I know about it. I actually read this, I started this, but then I DNF'd it because I wasn't in the mood for it. But I hope in the spring it'll put me in a better mood, just because I really enjoyed the Love Hypothesis when I've read it last year, and I hope to enjoy this one as much as Love Hypothesis. And I know there's a third book of this series is coming out this year too, and they have novellas, like a group of novellas that just came out too, so I do want to read the novellas as well. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to enjoy this one as much as Love Hypothesis, and I just, yeah, especially with a lot of sequels that I have on my TBR, this is one of the top priorities, but especially when it's a group book for a readathon. So that's all for the books that I want to read this spring. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you're planning on reading this spring. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and click the bell icon so we know if I ever post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!